Have you ever wondered why the woman you're so invested in seems to barely notice you? Why she lights up for someone else but gives you nothing but cold indifference? If you think it's because you're not good looking enough, rich enough, or because you lack the bad boy edge, let me stop you right there. You're wrong. The brutal truth is this: women ignore men who don't trigger their deepest instincts. By the end of this, you'll understand why she ignores you and exactly how to flip the script. Let's get started. 1. Stop worshiping her like she's a goddess. Most men make the fatal mistake of putting women on a pedestal. Psychologists call this the halo effect, where you ascribe excessive positive traits to someone just because they're attractive. But here's the thing: the moment she senses you've placed her above yourself, she's out. Women are biologically wired to gravitate toward men who carry themselves as equals or superiors in confidence and self-worth. Stop over-texting her. Stop dropping everything to accommodate her schedule. Stop acting like she's a prize to be won, and start seeing yourself as the one who decides if she's worth your time. 2. Master the art of indifference. Women crave attention, but they respect the attention that's not easily given. According to scarcity psychology, people value things that are rare. Your attention is no different. Start treating your time and energy as premium resources, and watch how she starts chasing you. Here's why. Attention is a form of currency. In a world where most men flood women with compliments, likes, and endless texts, you must stand out by being selective with yours. Not being immediately available shows you're in control of your life, and it intrigues her. Women respect men who respect themselves first. This doesn't mean playing games or being toxic. It means having a life so fulfilling that you're genuinely too busy to fawn over her. Engage in activities that elevate your skills, broaden your horizons, or bring you joy. Whether it's learning a new language, working out, or chasing a professional goal, let your actions signal that your world doesn't revolve around her or anyone else. 3. Work on your purpose, not her validation. Women can smell desperation from a mile away, and nothing reeks of it more than a man whose sole focus is impressing her. High-value men are driven by purpose. They're too engrossed in building their empire, pursuing their dreams, and crushing their goals to be derailed by a fleeting crush. When you're purpose-driven, everything changes. Your energy becomes magnetic. Women are biologically attracted to ambition and strength. It's evolutionary. A man who's focused on his purpose signals security and leadership. So find your purpose and dedicate yourself to it. 4. Emotional independence is your superpower. The reality is, most men crumble when a woman pulls away. They overthink, overreact, and overpursue. Here's a harsh truth: emotional dependence makes you look weak. Women aren't attracted to men who act like lost puppies. Psychological studies on attachment styles show that people with a secure attachment, those who are emotionally independent, are far more attractive and successful in relationships. This doesn't mean being cold or unfeeling. It means being so grounded in your own life that her behavior doesn't dictate your emotional state. The next time she ignores you, take a deep breath and let her. Use that time to focus on yourself. The moment she sees that her absence doesn't affect you, she'll start wondering why. 5. Master the chase reversal dynamic. Have you ever noticed that people want what they can't have? That's not a coincidence. It's called the law of reverse effort, and it's backed by behavioral science. When you're constantly available, her interest plummets. But when you flip the script and become the one who's a little harder to reach, she'll start chasing you. Let me make this clear. Being harder to reach doesn't mean ghosting her or playing toxic games. It means shifting your focus away from her and onto yourself. You need to show her, not with words, but through your actions, that your time is valuable. Time is a currency, and when you freely give it away, it loses all meaning. Here's how to do it. After you've established some connection, intentionally take a step back. Focus on your passions, your career, or even just spending time with friends. Don't respond immediately to every text. Let her wonder why she isn't the center of your world. When you create space, something powerful happens. You give her room to miss you. Missing someone is an emotional trigger that activates deep feelings of attachment. Without space, there's no longing, and without longing, there's no pursuit. This is not manipulation, it's human nature. Think about the things in life you've worked the hardest for: a job, a personal achievement, or even something material. You likely value it more because you had to earn it. Relationships are no different. When she sees that you're not handing over your attention on a silver platter, she'll instinctively begin to value it more. But here's the key: you must actually be busy and fulfilled. Pretending to be unavailable while sitting around waiting for her to text will not work. Women are intuitive, and they'll see through any facade. Instead, build a life so engaging and rich that you don't need her validation to feel whole. When your life becomes a masterpiece, she'll naturally want to be a part of it. And if she doesn't, then it's her loss, not yours. The right person will recognize and appreciate a man who values himself. 6. Become the man she wants to be around. This is where most men get it wrong. They focus so much on trying to be what they think women want that they forget to work on being someone anyone would want to be around. Here's a game-changing insight. People are drawn to those who make them feel good. Are you fun to be around? Do you bring value to conversations? Are you the kind of man who uplifts others, rather than complaining or gossiping? Build a life filled with hobbies, interests, and positive energy. Be the man who lights up the room, and you'll never have to chase anyone. 7. Don't be afraid to walk away. This is the hardest but most crucial step. If she's consistently ignoring you, disrespecting you, or treating you like an option, walk away. Why? Because nothing screams confidence more than a man who's willing to let go. This is not about playing games. It's about setting boundaries and valuing yourself. Research shows that people are more attracted to those who demonstrate high self-respect. When you walk away, you're sending a clear message. I'm not afraid to lose you because I know my worth. And here's the twist. More often than not, she'll come back. When she does, you'll have the upper hand. 8. Always prioritize tough honesty. Here's the bottom line. If you're not getting the results you want with women, the problem isn't them, it's you. It's your mindset, your actions, and your lack of understanding about what truly works. Success with women, and life in general, comes when you stop pointing fingers and start looking in the mirror. That's a tough pill to swallow, but it's also the most liberating realization you'll ever have. Yes, this is hard to hear, but the men who succeed in life and love are the ones who face uncomfortable truths head-on. Stop blaming external factors like her preferences, your competition, or society. The real competition has always been your own complacency. True self-respect isn't about demanding validation from others. It's about living in a way that commands it without asking. The truth is, change doesn't happen by accident. You'll need discipline, consistency, and a willingness to fail, over and over again. Start by addressing the areas in your life where you've fallen short. Your health, your ambition, your communication skills. When you become the kind of man who doesn't just attract women but commands respect in all areas of life, everything changes. Women won't be your focus. They'll be a natural byproduct of your growth. The honest ending you need. At the end of the day, none of this is about women. It's about you. Women will come and go, but the man you become will stay with you forever. The reason most men fail isn't because women are complicated. It's because they refuse to fix what's broken in themselves. The question is, are you ready to put in the work? Are you ready to stop chasing and start building? If you take these truths to heart, you won't need another guide, video, or piece of advice. You'll be unstoppable. Now go out there and become the man you were always meant to be. If you have made it this far, let us know what you think in the comment section below. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.